safety in construction sites. The second hazard is heat stress. Workers that are exposed to heat for a long period of time, like while doing welding and grinding work, are at higher risk to dealing with heat stress. Here are some steps to do to control the risk of heat stress. The first is engineering controls. Use fans or any kind of heat shields to reduce the work area wetness and lower the temperature. Next, we have work practice controls. Limit the total time workers are exposed to heat sources. Implement buddy system and schedule work for cool part of day. Next, employees should provide adequate amounts of cool potable water near the work area and encourage workers to drink often. Rest and water breaks should be permitted when a worker feels heat discomfort. Having extra cooling breaks can reduce the amount of heat exposed to workers. Having shades in work area is also important to reduce heat stress. Shaded area for breaks should be provided and sunscreen should be used among the workers at all times. And lastly, stay informed and be aware of the symptoms that you may encounter. Now, the third most common hazard at a construction site is working at height. Working at height can impose slip, trip, and fall accidents, especially while doing roof laying work. Although safety harnesses, safety glasses, and safety nets are provided while doing work at a high platform like scaffolding, accidents can still happen at any given time. Preventive measures such as proper lighting and signage should be provided to prevent such accidents from happening. Using non-slip flooring and handrails also helps in preventing slipping at the work area. Employers should ensure that employees with sufficient skills, knowledge, and experience are employed to do the job. Employers should also ensure the equipment is in good condition by having regular inspection.
Lastly, we have noise and vibration hazard. Workers that deal with machine are likely to be exposed to high noise and vibration for a long period of time, which can lead to noise-induced hearing loss over time. That is why earmuffs are worn by workers at all times, including an anti-vibrating glove. Here are some control measures for noise vibration risk. First is substitution. By using equipment with lower noise emission instead of a noisy one, isolating the noise source in an isolated room or enclosed room also help in reducing the noise emission. Or we isolate the worker from the noise source by placing them in enclosed operating location. Engineering controls such as placing equipment on dampening material also help in reducing the noise. Using noise reduced saw, blade or barrier made of absorptive material can reduce reflected sound. Next is administrative control, like checking the noise level of plant and machinery before purchasing. Regularly service vehicle and machinery. Developing safe work procedure to reduce noise from plant and vehicle is also important. And keeping machinery, cover and panel closed when in use, so that ensure they are well fitted. And lastly, personal hearing protection, which is PHP, should be appropriate for the noise level and the workers, and it is approved by a certified noise officer. Aha, you guys learned something new, right? Now let's move to the conclusion. To sum up, the construction industry contains various hazards that can impact the health and safety to the workers. Through this report, key physical, chemical health, and environmental hazards in construction were identified such as fall, erosion, noise, hazardous substance, ergonomy, heat stress, work at height, falling debris, and objects and more. The effect of this hazard range from minor injury to severe or fatal accident. It is imperative that proper control measures are implemented to minimize this construction hazard. As outlined in the video, this control include elimination, substitution of hazard, engineering control, administrative procedure, and personal protective equipment, which is PPE. Some examples are using for error system, confirmation guarding, safety training, hazardous substance substitution, and an adequate PPE. By understanding the hazard present and implementing appropriate layered safety control, the risk construction worker can be significantly reduced. Construction firms and workers must make safety a top priority. Additional research and advocacy for improved construction site safety is still needed. However, through the collaborative effort of various stakeholders, it is possible to work toward preventing construction accidents and ensuring healthier, safer job sites. Now, let's move to the recommendation. This review helps to anticipate potential risks in the future which could cause accident, casualty and permanent damage to the construction worker, consequent damage to machinery and equipment, and the total loss of all production in construction site need to be prevented. Training and regular enforcement to reduce hazard in the construction environment.